How do we even get on that topic anyway?
Oh, after making the payment to you, I was talking about inflation. And inflation is really something else. In the grocery store, a loaf of bread is just climbing up and whatever. And I was like, okay, one thing I will not skimp on are black-owned businesses. Where I'm from, people are like, okay, so yeah, we know each other, right? Mm-hmm. We black, right? You gonna give me that light skin discount, that brown skin discount, that red discount, that yellow? No. Well, that basically is devaluing the services I have rendered for you.
See,
what is that?
It goes beyond that, because you want to talk about the service that was rendered to you, but what made you even call me for the service? Because I use certain words: cheap, affordable, available, flexible, all of those words that made you feel comfortable. And in those words, I had to eat certain things as a business owner, because you wanted certain words. You wanted me available when you wanted me to. You wanted the price to be according to your life decisions and shit. Because, say for instance, you are an alcoholic. You're going to go and pay for your liquor. But when you come here, you want me, because as person to person and more intimate, you feel like it's more prone, or you're more available to ask for a little more help. And at times I may have a good day and say, yeah, cool, I got your back. But that's just because it's still intimate and so interpersonal. Mm-hmm. But when you go back into focusing into business, where business is important, that number is still that number.
Yep.
That value is still that value. So it's not, at that point, I got to discredit my emotions when it comes to you, and look at the fact that I have invoices, I have a livelihood, I have all those things where you're looking at certain words, I can't.
Right.
Because you accepted a job that where you took minimum wage, that don't mean I did.
Yeah.
Where you signed up and you said, because there are beneficial plans and all those subsidies to be out here to help you, i.e. credit cards and all that, loans and all that, I didn't sign up to put that many people into my financial structure when I set my budgets and my business plans. So that when I made that decision and you choose to render with me, not unfortunately, but unfortunately, you have to follow the same rules I gotta follow.
How about this? The writing is on the wall. You go onto the app, you set the appointment. Because how do you set the appointment? The menu of services. If you have an issue there, you do not schedule. But some people are like, maybe I can convince them.
No.
I'm like,
no. But see, it's not even that.
Yeah.
One, they did not read.
Yeah.
Because if you read, you would understand that this was the price, this was that.
Yeah.
Your setup would have been easy. 1, 2, 3, boom.
Yeah.
You got your business. You got what you came for.
Yeah.
No, they need a phone call. They got some questions.
Oh,
the
Lord.
terminology is off. Now but you can't put any emotion to that,
Yeah.
because some people are not happy.
Just don't understand.
They
like
just don't, and they're not trying to comprehend. They just want you to tell them the words that are going to make them feel okay.
Because everybody learns differently.
Yeah, availability, comfort, whatever. And in business, where the great quote says, 1, you need to consider the source. 2, an emotion is not the understanding. The understanding is the knowledge. Mm-hmm. So I need to understand where you're coming from, and that's what's going to help us have the most successful outcome. I put my feelings and emotion into it. We fighting. My bill's not paid.
Yeah.
I ain't got time, bitch. I ain't never been that mad at nobody while I'm sitting in the dark with my lights off.
Right.
No, you got me wrong. So let me answer this question for you. Even if I got to fake and push a smile, let me answer this question for you. Let me get you what I need. If you need information, you need education, which I've learned, that's where you make your most money, when you really help somebody out. Mm-hmm. So if I'm going to give you some information where I really have your back and you see the fruits of that effort, then boom, you're really going to pour into me. Yeah. So I'm really going to pour into you. Mm-hmm. I've changed the mindset for myself to where all of this is work. When I'm understanding, I'm working with the most shallow and the most emotional or the most insecure people at times.
Short attention span.
Yeah.
Think everything comes easier. Think everything comes
quick. And
entitled.
Well, I won't even say entitled. I think we all entitled to a certain degree in our own lives. And that's ordained. And I don't think that word should be a negative word. That word, because self-confidence and
falsely entitled.
But what the fuck is that? Y'all making
falsely is when you spoil somebody and give
but
these
see,
wrong
Now
expectations.
that let me tell you, since you want to put that out there, that's bullshit because then you create bipolar depression. You got one person, two personalities, and both of them motherfuckers sad. Hold on. Why? Why everybody sad? Why bipolar? You got one personality, the other personality saying, "Say, bitch, get your shit together." Why everybody sad? How you create a new sadness? Where is the encouragement to say, fuck that? Come on, bro, this is your life. You got one life to live. We want to use quotes. You got one life to live. Come on. If life is a bitch and then you die, then fuck that bitch and get up and come on. I mean, like, why sit here and let these people create an avenue for you where you adapt the avenue and you fail? You say anxiety, but your anxiety is a hypothetical thought that you ain't shit. My hypothetical thought, bitch, I got the biggest dick in the world and I'm finna get any bitch I want. I may be lying, but you're not gonna tell me I don't feel it on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
And hey, that's just how I feel, and it doesn't make me a narcissist or arrogant. That's just that one thing inside of me that lets this player never be down is this player. We don't teach that to them anymore. We teach them in ways to be down. You're entitled. We all deserve to eat. We all deserve fruitfulness. We all deserve happiness. You say you narcissistic, but you create a room called a gym where there's nothing but mirrors everywhere for a motherfucker to have nothing but to look at themselves.
That's more vanity.
But that's what they're
Than
considering.
narcissism.
But that's what they're considering narcissistic, though. You're so into you. I am. That's what made me good for you to like me. I had to love me first. You say you're selfish. Well, okay, if I don't have shit, you still want to be?
You got to put the oxygen mask on before you put it on anybody else when the plane goes down.
Yeah, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So what's wrong with teaching people? Hell yeah, it's cool to be.
You need to have that confidence.
Yes,
you need
bro.
to have that self-esteem.
Yes, bro. Yes, bro.
But you don't walk on water either. You don't.
No, that's not. Now I ain't saying
I'm talking more in the more extreme
okay, so that's
cases of entitled.
Now I get that part because
False
that's how the word stupid has a definition.
Mm-hmm.
Because now that's dumb. If you took your ass out there and thought you was gonna walk on something, they said only Jesus walked on. The only man with the best silk wave perm I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, if that's what you tried, then that was your problem. But I'm like Kanye. Kanye say I suffer from realness.
Old Kanye or this Ye person? I haven't talked to him since he said slavery was a choice. Forgiveness is a huge thing that God gives us that I'm still trying to work with in my life. I have not forgiven Ye for that.
That's that behavior analysis shit that I really be on because one, neither one of us has ever truly met a slave. We don't know what the fuck they had the choice or the ability to do. And I think that anybody born after the 70s, you ain't strong enough to be a slave. And I'm an 80s baby. And I know goddamn well they wouldn't have been able to do the shit to me that they doing to them folks. And I'd still be alive without talking the shit that I would have talked.
Kind of is low-key.
What's
in
that?
In certain circles.
What's that?
Folks.
Well, but at this point in time, you signed up for it, though.
But, yeah, it is true. It is valid. It's sometimes, but I was having a conversation about this with somebody over the weekend. It's like, you know, when you have the undocumented population take where America is like saying you're taking all of our jobs. Not really. Who's going to be a farmhand?
Okay.
Who's going to raise your children?
I don't know why y'all trying to put these Mexicans out. Who's going to cut your grass?
Yeah.
Who's
going to build the wall that this Dorito chip wants?
Baby, who's going to build a wall that's going to stop them niggas? Them niggas are hiding. They sitting beside mufflers on fire, 500 degrees. They're right there. And they just laying there like it ain't shit.
Why are the planes going down all of a sudden?
We're not paying attention.
Maybe the techs who actually work that stuff
we're not paying attention.
Have been deported,
it's
maybe.
Still all of that. We're not paying attention. See, the thing is we opened up a door and the door was opened. Once the door was open, you couldn't tell anybody who could come in and who could not. You called the world the land of the free. You said that there was opportunities here. You said that there was abilities here. And these people, you can watch them. They're on Instagram making gowns out of leaves. to look like the women here. They're making headdresses out of sticks and shit.
Construction paper.
Yes, bro. To look like the people that they're seeing on the internet here. So you're creating this narrative.
Facade.
Yeah. So the people are running for that dream because that's all everybody
That's all
wants.
they see.
Is the dream. But that's the thing of life. Everybody wants to dream to grow up and be the dopest thing ever. But that's why I prayed to God the way I did. I know the beginning I'm born, I know the end I die. Can you help me with the meat to this motherfucking sandwich, please?
Yeah.
Because that's the only way I can eat if I know the right meat that is going to nourish me. It's a lot of meats that's out here that ain't doing no goddamn good, but they're on the market.
And sometimes they gotta catch up.
Oh man, I'm gonna put you the fuck out. Cause they caught me real fast. Whoa.
Double entendre. I had to lay it down.
But it's true. It's true. And I'm with it. But see, I hope. And it ain't gonna be for the majority.
Yeah.
If it does, dope. But I hope that really we do understand that 1% does not mean 0. 1% means that 1%, and too many ones can add up to too many numbers.
Yeah.
And that's what's going to make the difference. When the ones understand that there is power in one, it does not have to be 5 million in one for you to understand that unity and together and understanding is what's going to bring that one to a mass that they cannot stop or shut up. But you have to also make sure that your argument and what you are defending makes sense. You can't go on no bullshit.
Yeah.
But let's catch up on that too.
Yeah. We'll catch up on that later, Mustard.
Yes,
we mustard.